Welcome to the Muckster Show. The Muckster Show is brought to you by Kill and Time Productions. Music and graphics provided by If You Know, You Know. And now here's the man himself, Muckster.
Here we are, as advertised. The so-called news is back. See, this week, the star of the week is going to be Kyla Kephart. Let's first talk about a couple of things that aren't going to be in here. For one, Trump is still blowing up Venezuelan boats that have no chance of reaching our shores but are somehow a danger to us. And for some reason, they grabbed a Venezuelan oil tanker. I don't know. Are they claiming that the oil is laced with fentanyl? And I think it was yesterday, Kristi Noem was testifying before the Senate, and she seemed to be having trouble answering some tough questions, like the one senator asked if they'd ever deported anybody who'd been in the U.S. military, and she said, nope, we've never done that. And the senator held up his iPad that showed a picture of the guy who was wounded twice, had a Purple Heart, and lived in America since he was 7 years old. And they decided he wasn't the type of person that we need in this country. And then she had to leave the hearing early to go chair another committee. And the interesting thing is that committee meeting was canceled. So just typical Trumpian bullshit. And also on a local news note, if you didn't see my thing yesterday, once again, why do people not listen to me? I did a video, argued a few months ago about my local town doing an ordinance giving the code enforcement officer the authority to go and check rental properties. I said, they need a warrant. They said, no, we don't. My landlord said, oh no, they're allowed to do that. We checked with our lawyer. Guess what? You were all fucking wrong, because Pennsylvania courts 2 days ago ruled that no, they do need to have a warrant. They need to have probable cause for a particular property. They can't just make a sweeping thing where we're going to do all properties. So I'm just going to keep mentioning that once in a while. And let's get to this piece of shit paper. The newspaper of character, as they say. Well, we got a big thing here. It says a visit from St. Nick. I imagine from the picture what they're saying is they put the big Santa Claus up. You can see his legs there. That'll give you an idea of how big Santa Claus is. Over here we have the Rush Township recap. How much you want to bet they're still talking about that stupid solar farm? Here comes 1,600 acres of solar panels. The Ampliform Solar Project got a green light. Thank God, maybe they'll stop talking about it now. Let's see. The Phillipsburg Mid-Century Christmas Celebration this Saturday. Santa Claus is coming in on a helicopter. Yeah, okay. Sounds exciting. And by the way, hello, Nerdy Alan and Killa. Let's see, we've got us a bunch of advertisements, and we got us a bunch of advertisements. And we got us pages stuck together. Oh, we have obituaries. We have a Samuel Perry Gunter, born in 1947. Lily Y. Bonnie Klein, born in 1941. Mary Krause, born in 1941. William Dean Miller, born in 1983. And Linda Ray Thomas, born in 1946. So, if any of those sounded familiar to you, go online and look them up. We got high school basketball, as I've mentioned many times before. We're not interested in any high school sports until Toby gets there. And we've got, holy crap with the advertisements. Oh, and of course, this could have been predicted. But here, before I do that, let's check out the groceries. You can get yourself some Jif peanut butter, 4 for $9, and Land O'Lakes butter, 2 for $7. I'll give you some idea of compare prices in your area. Okay, now let me flash this at you. Oh, look, it's a drag line. As the memory lane every damn week for like the last 3 months now. That's what they've been talking about. So here's the star of the week. Let's check her out over here. Kyla Kephart. I'm guessing from the shirt on the table and the family gathered around, she signed up to play sports somewhere. Let's take a guess. I'm going to go with softball. Oh, volleyball. West Branch volleyball standout Kyla Kephart signed her letter to go to Geneva College. Yay, Kyla. And that's like all the news. You know, they send this out for free, and I'm not sure it's worth it. Just checking all the notes. Nerdy's waiting on a wood guy. No judgment. And Killa is saving diesel because, you know, some people can't afford to feed their own dogs. Anyway, I guess that's it for this. Have a nice weekend. You know, I don't really care if your weekend sucks, but it's a thing you're supposed to say. Remember to, hit the donation thing on your way out. Hey, Donna. And I'll see you all later. I think I'm going to, I don't know, probably this weekend, I'm going to do a couple of things for Christmas on my top Christmas movies and maybe songs. I always liked Christmas. Isn't that unusual? I'll see you guys later.
Three guys in a little room, just a beat and a plan. Not much money, not much time, but we're doing the best we can. But we're doing the best we can.